Dear Yogi, Virendra Yogi, beloved friends, I would like to discuss with you in this video about the discipline and how discipline is there in the democratic country of India. A democracy of the people, by the people and for the people. So the success of a democratic nation like Mother India depends only how the citizens of this country are disciplined. Means they have noble thoughts in their mind. They are controlling and directing their thoughts always towards peace, prosperity, joy and happiness, progress of the nation, following always the path of truth, justice, peace, love and non-violence, devoid of all greed, anger, hatred and jealousy and cynical thoughts. If people are following these kind of philosophy, only India can be a great nation. Otherwise, doomsday is not far off. India, you have seen recently, there has been a rapid progress. There has been done so many kind of changes. There has been so many things which has been thought once upon a time very impossible. But now these things have become possible because of a dynamic, patriotic leader of India, Narendra Damodar Das Modi. Beloved friends, but what is happening? As Mr. Modi is a very tolerant and very nice human being, he always follows in the path of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam Mahatma Sarvbhutesu Sarvabhavantu Sukhina. So he has become too much of tolerant, and when he is tolerant, he has also declared himself to be abuse proof, to be danda proof, and to be proof of all kinds of nonsense going on in this country. But if he wants India should be really galloping, and India should be really a land of peace, joy, prosperity and success, he has to deal with these kind of ignorant, indolent, thoughtless, foolish citizens by making them behave in a very disciplined manner. What is happening? Recently Delhi, you see, that is on fire. And that is for no other reason. Reason being the things and the laws which has been taken, it is in the very much interest of the nation. If India wants to be a great nation, it should have its own citizens well taken care. Food, shelter, clothes, water, electricity and water, employment, medical facilities, the best education, everything can only ensure India to be a great nation on this planet Earth. And for this, you need your citizens to be taken first, because we believe in the universal brotherhood. We also believe in the harmony with birds, with animals and plants, but that is only possible once we start with our own citizens of the world. And there are so many people who are having different opinions and different kind of biasing, and these people really, they are anti-laws. Recently CA laws has been introduced, that is Citizenship Amendment Act, that is in the very much interest of the citizens of India. But what is happening? There is a lot of chaos going on. People are violating every rule. They are jamming the roads. Now they have come on the streets of Delhi with guns, weapons, pistols, and they are shooting and murdering people. So many police people have been also murdered. So many police people have been also murdered. These are really showing that India is a very indisciplined nation. People can freely abuse Narendra Modi. Even children sitting at Shahin Bagh can tell, we will kill Narendra Modi, we will assassinate Amit Shah. This is the extreme case of indiscipline. And once you do not stop these indisciplined people from taking the law and order in their hand, that will be coming in riots in Delhi. So I tell you, there are very few people who are self-disciplined like Yogi, Virendra Yogi, Yogi Narendra Modi, Yogi Adityanath, because we follow the law of universal brotherhood. We love everyone, we respect everyone. We also follow the peaceful path of Buddha. Love everyone, pity on those who are ignorant, indolent and thoughtless, and never commit yourself to the violence. Because we read Yama, that is Ahimsa, Satya, Astya, Brahmacharya, Parigraha, we also learn Niyama, Swaksha, Santosa, Tapasa, and all these beautiful thoughts which we have learned from our Vedas and Upanishads. Beloved friends, what I request you, if India need to be really becoming one of the most powerful nations, the Indians have to be disciplined. Either they learn from their basic childhood, universal brotherhood, or they should be forced to behave. There has to be fear in the mind. Nobody has a right to abuse anyone, including Narendra Modi. Nobody has a right to beat Narendra Modi with dandas, and Modi sir will tell in the Lok Sabha, I am going to do Surya Namaskar asana so that his back will become like Himalayas and nobody can really break his back. Shame. I really hate it. How dare anybody can abuse Modi, and how dare anybody can try to hit him with dandas? He has the absolute power. He has the absolute power of Sidious. Chief of the Defence Staff is at his fingertips. If he just press the button, he can conquer so many neighboring nations. Then why he is silent? Why he is so much tolerant? Why he is giving the opportunity to these kind of perverted, deviated, selfish, greedy people who have really destroying character? They want to really break India into different pieces. There has to be a very, very zero level tolerance. No tolerance for such kind of divisive forces. There has to be strict discipline in individual life, in social life, in the national life. Then only India will have a great future. Otherwise, you understand, the negative people are much more powerful than the positive people. Peep in the background of history. Duryodhana, Ravana, Kansa, Hitler, and so many other evil souls, they have really made the world a battle path of blood. Beware, citizen of India. Be disciplined. Love yourself. Love your citizens, the sisters and brothers and daughters and sons of India. Never resort to violence. Nobody is going to win the battle of hatred. There has to be only one, the gospel of love. But for this, the background has to be introduced right from the childhood. If a child as Shahin Bagh is shouting, murder, massacre, kill, ruin, destroy, ruin everyone, break the country into pieces, tukre, and all these evil things, then they have to be really dealt with very firmly and very strongly. Why there have been so many loss of life in Delhi? Why the preventive measure was not taken? Why the action was not very stringent? Why the people were resorting to fires? They burned crores of rupees property on the streets of Delhi. This is not only confined to Delhi. This can spread to different part of India also if the government is not very bold, if the government is not very strong in dealing with such kind of perversive and destructive forces. This Yogi, Virendra Yogi, who stays in jungles and who really love everyone, pray very sincerely to the powerful government of India that zero level tolerance against such kind of divisive forces. Every citizen is very important. Every citizen is very important. Everyone's life is precious. Nobody's life is less precious than the President and the Prime Minister of India. Who can replace such brave children who were really brainwashed by the evils and devils? All the evils and devils should be arrested and put behind bars. Discipline a must. Discipline a must. Discipline a must. Discipline a must. Discipline your citizen of India. Only then India has a future.